Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to cover a couple things in regards to the graded market. It came to my attention that there are lots of fakes or counterfeit PSA and BGS cards going around and even being sold at some of the highly regarded auctioneers like ProbeScene. So today we're going to take a look at slabbed PSA and BGS cards to help you determine if the cards are counterfeit or not. PSA has come a long way from when they first put out graded cards between 1991 and 1992. When they first came out, the biggest deterrent was the hologram on the back of their slabbed cards to deter any kind of counterfeits. PSA has come out with approximately 10 different types of PSA labels as they continue to try to fight counterfeits. AllVintageCards.com has a great website that outlines the history of PSA flips and their labels to give you a visual history of what PSA labels look like and how they have evolved in the 30 years. So now we're going to take a look at what modern PSA slabs look like and the security measures PSA has put in to help you determine if their PSA slab card is counterfeit or not. The first security measure is the Lighthouse Security Technology. That is the logo in the middle of the label, and the logo contains proprietary security elements that are undetectable to the naked eye. So let's take a look at this actual PSA slabbed 2019 Panini Prism Brandon Clark. PSA has what it's called an on and off illumination feature where you can see an inscription on the PSA label at certain points of light. So if you angle it, you'll see it there in the middle, above, and below the actual PSA. PSA also has what it's called a fugitive ink graphic pattern that at certain angles you will see a PSA inscription on the label itself. Also on the back we see similar security measures, but they have also added a QR code so you simply use your phone to authenticate it then and there. Here's the same Brandon Clark card, so when you look at a specific angle, the PSA letters come up and the PSA symbols there, as well as the QR code. And when you scan it, you get this. So once prompted, you could open up your browser and it'll bring you up to the PSAcard.com website. And it'll pull up all the information you need and in regards to the card itself. When it comes to the case itself, it's pretty tough to open it up, but it's been done. So you always want to look for any kind of scratches, cracks, and what's called frosting. This can be an indication that an individual tried to break into the case to remove the pristine card and replace it with a much less undesirable card. If you guys want to continue to look at different types of measures, different types of PSA holders that have evolved in the past 30 years, make sure you guys check out allvintagecards.com as well as psacards.com to see the type of security measures that they have implemented to protect their customers. Now on to BGS, Beckett Grading Services. Counterfeits of their slabbed graded cards have come up recently and is becoming a concern to both sports collectors and graders. Here's one example that can make a difference of tens of thousands of dollars. This BGS 9.5 graded Michael Jordan rookie was listed on eBay by two reputable and large consignment sellers. As you can see on the bottom right hand corner of the label, we have identical serial numbers that lead to the same report card. The 001215034 is what BGS uses to provide a customer the tracking for this card and what the grades were given for the card. Although I'm a big fan of Beckett Grading Services, PSA has by far the most security measures to deter counterfeit slabs. But how can you tell if a BGS card is counterfeit or not? From the Michael Jordan cards alone, there's a couple differences, but what most users have pointed out, there has been one defining issue that have allowed people to detect if the card is counterfeit or not. If you look at the bottom of a BGS graded slab, they have a patent number on the bottom of the card. Authentic BGS slabs will have a small period after the PAT, the patent, as you can tell in this picture. But as we know, counterfeiters will always adapt, and they can make this change quickly. BGS is well aware of this situation, but I don't think they're doing enough to protect the consumer. Just like any counterfeit money or counterfeit PSA cards, they're going to have to adapt with the situation. And I think as customers, we're going to have to continue to push and email our concerns until it gets fixed. Well, guys, I hope you found that video informative. I know once I found out, I went back to go check my collection to make sure none of it was counterfeit. So I hope you guys could use this information when you guys purchase cards online or as a way for you to detect any kind of fake or tampered cards when purchasing it in person. Make sure you guys hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe for future videos.